and was truly very impressed. So customs, you've come a long way. You remain very close to my heart. At one time, I wondered when I'll become a proper officer, but now I am. And I used to wonder what that means, proper officer. Though it is still a customs jargon, but I believe that Kaguru attributed some better meaning to it, that your work is special. The way you operate, the manner in which you work is special, and therefore you must always regard yourself as such. Now I'll go to my written speech. It gives me great pleasure to join you today as we celebrate this year's International Customs Day. The International Customs Day is set aside to commemorate and appreciate customs administrations globally. It is a day designated to honor the customs officials and the agencies for the significant role they play in ensuring that global trade management is efficient, safe, and secure. Let me therefore take this opportunity to first appreciate the KRA customs officers for the good work they are doing in our country. You have enabled KRA to efficiently facilitate legitimate trade without hindrances while protecting the country from threats posed by organized crime, smugglers, commercial fraudsters, terrorists, and even goods that could endanger our citizens. This has consequently contributed significantly to our success as a revenue collection agency. It is through your effort that KRA surpassed its revenue target after collecting for the financial year 21-22 Kenya shillings 2.03 trillion. During this period, Customs and Border Control collected 728.5 billion, surpassing its target of 702.8 billion. This represented a growth of 16.6% and an absolute figure of 25.7 billion. That is the amount by which you surpassed the target. Customs and Border Control has continued with the good trend in the first half of the financial year 2022-23. I'm proud to announce that the department surpassed its half-year target and collected Kenya shillings 387.7 billion against a target of 381.6 billion. We must therefore commend our officers for their dedication and brilliant work. I think they deserve a clap. The first half was very difficult for us in terms of revenue. Very difficult. We were coming from a general election and the transition. We have been in an environment of high exchange, what you call exchange rates that are very high, significant depreciation of the Kenya shilling, and many other issues that have affected our economy. So for customs to have surpassed its target for the half year is truly, truly commendable, and we must pass my appreciation to the last person on the ground. I may not reach them in person, but I appreciate from where I sit that they have made this country very proud. These remarkable results are attributed to implementation of world-class customs infrastructure, professionalism, and adoption of good policies. The good results can also be attributed to KRA's efficient and business-friendly customs services at the border points. Our customs staff work tirelessly around the clock to provide timely and reliable services, as they also implement rigorous security actions at our borders countrywide. Ladies and gentlemen, as you all know, the government is currently scaling up revenue collection efforts by the Kenya Revenue Authority to Kenya shilling 3 trillion in the year 2023-24, and Kenya shillings 4 trillion over the medium term. This is part of the country's economic long-term turnaround plan. To achieve this, the government will embark on tax, administrative and policy reforms. As outlined in the 2023 draft budget policy statement, one of the strategies aimed at enhancing revenue collection is leveraging on technology and enhanced data analytics by customs and border control. Technology has proven to enhance the effectiveness of customs operations, which has consequently improved the national revenue. Currently, KRI has automated all its core customs business processes through the ICMS platform, which has a great potential to transform the way in which we manage our customs procedures. The system has reduced cargo clearance and processing time, enhanced compliance, increased efficiency, and subsequently improved revenue collection. The system is a game changer in facilitating trade in the country and across the region. The system has helped reduce time taken to clear air cargo from an average of 6 days to 48 hours. This reflects a 66% improvement in clearance turnaround time, which has also reduced losses by traders and drastically reduced customers' complaints. KRA has also supplemented the automated business platforms with other supportive solutions that promise to significantly increase the value we drive from automation. These secondary platforms include the cargo X-ray scanners and non-intrusive scanners.
Mburu, he is the Commissioner General of the Kenya Revenue Authority, just reading his speech there at the celebrations of the International Customs Day. Those are marked today, and he has just outlined a number of efforts that the Kenya Revenue Authority has put in place to ensure that customs collection is made easy for both the authority and the traders. He has said that automation has been a key point and it has made customs collection easier. It has reduced turnaround time as well as increased revenue collection. Of course, we shall be bringing you the details of that story in our subsequent bulletins. But we get back to studio. Our conversation continues on matters substandard constructions. We are having this conversation with Engineer Shama Kiteme, who is the Honorary Secretary at the Institution of Engineers of Kenya. Engineer, you were giving us a short answer of who a qualified engineer is.
Yeah.
What is the long answer?
The long answer is that it's a process actually to train an engineer. Currently, we take 5 years of training at the university, and people become engineers at top grade, brains, top students, so that after 5 years now, you are supposed to practice for at least 3 more additional years. Normally, more than that. And so that tells you, for a qualified